Superstars, we've been round the wrecking car. What is at stake for us? Kicking up cameras. Yeah, we could be superstars.
Superground.
But I'm pretty sure our time is up. And so we plan off the spinning drugs. No, maybe for trial. But bring my hair.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen this face before, hi, my name is Prudence, and today we're gonna be doing my favorite activity. When it comes to shopping, I don't care for like shopping for groceries, shopping for clothes, shopping perfumes, like going car shopping. I don't care. I love shopping. Like, I just love the spirit or the vibe of just like getting new things. So yeah, even though we're not going shopping for clothes, I am so excited to actually like be going grocery shopping. So I have done a video similar to this, which is a monthly grocery shopping on a student budget. What is going to be different from that video to this video is like the budgeting point of the video. In this video, I'm gonna try as hard as I can to save as much as I can and actually give you guys like crazy like detailed saving tips for students. So yeah, that is the difference, because in the other video I just went shopping and then I just showed you like my groceries and just like my vibes, the type of food that I eat as a student. Today I am gonna show you how I am gonna save to the T as a student, just because right now I'm in a period where I really need to like penny pinch, just because like I kind of want to buy an iPad. And yeah, the money of the iPad is gonna be like out of pocket. I'm gonna be paying for the iPad like by myself. So yeah, that is something that is a little straining. I don't really have iPad money as a student. This is just me also just like forcing things to actually just make it. Yeah, so the first thing that is like kind of like really different from me shopping today and me shopping just like last year is having a budget. I never had like a budget like last year when I like went shopping. I always just like went in store and then picked out the things that I wanted and just see with the things that I picked out how much I'm gonna spend. Today that is different. Child, we're going to the store with the budget in mind, and our budget for today is only 600 rand, which is very low in my person's economy. Like, even as a student, the budget is kind of like really low. But like I said, I am penny pinching for the greater good. Like, I don't even care like if people judge me out there that I'm starving myself for an iPad. Like, I don't care. It's fine. Everybody does what contents them, and this is something that contents me. And like, guys, it's not like I'm starting from like scratch. I'm just doing like top up groceries. I moved in not long ago. I think I moved in on the 15th of February, right? I moved in on the 15th of February, and then today it is the 1st of March, so it's been like 15 days. And when I moved in with like groceries. So right now the first thing that I'm gonna do is like compare prices between stores. I'm just gonna go online.
I've been multitasking, rapping and being a daddy to my little children. I've been spending on business and spending until I'm dizzy. I do all the smack, you never step or help with none of you killing. You doing a lot of capping, watch when I catch, I'm whack in front of witness. Damn, I knew you were tripping. We could have been superstars. Remember when we were checking cars? Now it's not safe for you. You switch like a pussy little bitch.
Okay, so I've gone through like some different shops, different specials, different papers, different promotions, different catalogs, whatever. I've gone through all of that and I've written it in this book. So basically we have, these are like sale things from like Pick n Pay. You're probably not gonna properly see this just because like of the white paper and like my terrible handwriting. And then these are all things like currently on special at Checkers. And then I was trying to write words here, honey. It wasn't making sense. It wasn't working. And then here, this is the rest of my grocery list. Basically all the things that are not on sale. I also still wanted to like compare prices between shops. And yeah, I'm not sure yet as to whether this is gonna help me skip stick to my initial budget of 600. I don't think it will. Like, some of the things are kind of like really expensive. Like, living in Ramaphosa's economy is literally like no joke. Like, food is so expensive, it's crazy. But I'm just gonna see what I do in store, right? So Woolworths, right? There's this stigma that Woolworths is very like expensive, like, and whatever, because like the food is fresh and top quality. And then there's this group of people on TikTok who keep on saying like, no, Woolies is like not that expensive. You guys just think like it's really expensive because people keep on saying it's expensive, but it's really not. Like, you should try Woolworths. I promise you, it's really not expensive. Okay. That voice was kind of dumb, but yeah, there's some people who actually say like Woolworths is like not expensive. Today I'm actually just gonna try like and see that for myself. So yeah, I'm gonna start like shopping at Woolworths and then Checkers and then Pick and Pay. I just wanna like go to Woolworths and just kind of like scan and see like are things like really cheap, and if things are cheap at Woolworths, I'm definitely gonna like buy like a few things like there. But like, I don't really believe it, but I'm just gonna see. Let us just like go shopping because it's kind of like in the afternoon right now, so like I don't want it to get late. So yeah, let's go.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. Look at me dead in my eyes. I know that you know that a nigga ain't lying. Too much respect. All of my shorty BDs, they know not to try. Too much respect. I used to hand out CDs before they would buy. Whoa, she love me so much, it seems like she buys. Niggas don't know how I live, but that's cause they live it to high. Hey. 4S13, stepping on shit to this pride. He brought me the money sealed up, I still had to count it, I cannot just hide. Whoa, 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 yeah, that's that sex.
Okay guys, I don't know if you can see me properly because like the lighting here is like terrible, but like I don't know what people are on about when they say like Woolies is cheap. Like, what is cheap? It's like things that are like Pick and Pay prices. Like, am I the problem? Like, okay, so I just left the store just because like I don't get it. Like, am I the fucking problem? Like, I don't get like what is cheap there? What is, I don't get it. But like now I'm going to Checkers because even the stuff there was like weird. The environment was just not my vibe.
She tried to take me no win this cat, nigga can't even see me on win this cat. She tried to fly, nigga win this cat. She tried to fly me no way out of here. She tried to fly, nigga can't even see me on way out of here. I'm too far this cat. Hermes ash for the dark, my ash. Bitch so pretty, look better than Cassie. Puffin' on Zooters and she calling me daddy. Walking on shit, turn it up and I gas. Came out the gutter and ain't never me the swagger. Security bag out a bitch, I'm a bagger. Turning it up, gotta make sure she good. Parker 2 mil in the middle of my hood. Drinking no mud I made out of the sewer. Chrome heart accessories, whatever, I'm good. A lot of these niggas, they looking the same. They copy my lingo, they biting my chain. Championship, ain't just gon' empty shit. Bitch breaking it just to look at the kid. Heard of the fountain, but making the Canada. Bring me this money like they my religion. This could be a man, they're sad, they vanity. Nigga, they try to compare whatever I did. Them they touched on hundreds, bitches off the gig. They came out the jungle, they kidnapped the kid. I talk about a bando, spit put on the crib. I look at the ocean, it's my 30 M. You know where I'm at, the city I'm in. I keep me no footing, no matter what I'm in. I have touch her ass, she don't think she Korean. She tried to take me no win this cat, nigga can't even see me on win this cat. She tried to fly, nigga win this cat. She tried to fly me no way.
Okay guys, so I am back from shopping. That literally took all fucking day. I am so exhausted. Like, even just being in the store, like I literally probably had like 2 or 3 people stop me and tell me that I look exhausted, you know, and that is not great, you know. Getting to a point of exhaustion where like even other people can see this person, I get correct. It's just not nice, okay? But yeah, I am done. This is everything. So I kind of had a really bad like shopping experience today. Number one, I did not just like go over my budget. I literally like broke bank. I literally like went like way above my budget. Number 2, I actually forgot like my shopping list, which I was supposed to use like to check the sales, things that I needed and like whatever. So I was pretty confused in store and whatever. Number 3, things are expensive as hell. Like it is so expensive. Like food is so expensive. Like, you know, I was joking in the morning when I was talking about like it's hard living in Ramaphosa's economy, but like right now I actually mean it. It's actually really, really tough. Like we're living in tough times. That's all I can say. Number 4, when I was like at Woolworths, there was just like this employee that just like rubbed me the wrong fucking way. So I basically like walk in store, right? She was standing at the door when I walked in the store. I walk in the store, okay, fine. I'm in this aisle, she's also in the end of the aisle. I'm in this aisle, she's also in the end of the aisle. I'm this aisle. You know when somebody is like kind of like, you know, keeping an eye on you, like they're keeping tabs on you, but they're trying to be discreet about it or like something like that. That's what it felt like. I felt watched, and I do not get it. Like I thought I looked presentable today, so like her doing that, I do not get it. Beauty, do I look like a thief? Like, do I look like somebody who was trying to steal? That's why I need to be guarded. Like, even so, I don't think like if somebody walks in the shop, they look like a thief. Like, employees are supposed to like guard them or like any shit. Like, even when I was in like the aisle where there's like the fridges and whatever, like I was just like in the fridge, and her as like an employee with Woolworths uniform, she was also in the fridge like searching, like, you know, like somebody who's buying just like next to me, and I'm just like, girl, you at work, like what are you? She just rubbed me off the wrong way, and yeah, that was just like very unpleasant. Another person who annoyed me, I met this bald ass man at Checkers who kept on following me, did not want to leave me alone, but yeah. And then the last bad thing that happened to me just took the cup. It literally just like, yay, but basically what happened is I bought eggs at Checkers, right? And I did not see that they were actually expired. Like I literally just noticed when I just came, I was like outside a dress, right? And then I was bringing like all my plastics and groceries and stuff like up to my dorm. When I was carrying the eggs, I could feel good, man, something is like weird. And there was like, I was so scared. It was like, oh my god, shit, I broke the eggs. Gandhi, no, I did not break the eggs. Like those little worms that come out of like expired shit are the ones that broke the egg. Like that was like so traumatic. Like I was so shocked that when I was in store, I literally did not notice that the eggs were like rotten, just because like they smelled so bad. Like suddenly when I got to rest, like the eggs smelled so bad. They had like worms, like the eggs were like broken, some of them, and like I was only noticing like right now when I was like at rest. So what I did is I went back to fucking Checkers, okay, and I returned those eggs, cause like there's no way, my bruv, like there ain't no way, my boy, there was just like no way that I was just gonna like, yeah, I did not even want to open them and check if like all of them are rotten or whatever. I just returned the entire pack without even checking. And then I went to like Pick and Pay, right? To like because Pick and Pay was after Checkers on the list. I went to Pick and Pay, same story. I like literally tried to picking up like a tray of eggs, which is like on sale, and I was like, oh, at least. And then when I like picked it up, I could smell that foul smell again from earlier. And then when I looked, there were like worms jumping around in like the packaging, and I just put them back the same time. Like how disgusting. I haven't had the greatest experience with eggs today, so I just like, I do not even want to buy them anymore. So I do not buy any eggs, because like I also picked out like a packet of like 18 eggs, and there were 2 dates, and that was very suspicious. Like there were 2 expiring dates. One was in August, one was in March, and I'm just like, the fuck, like are you trying to pay us Pick and Pay? So I was just like, I'm not doing eggs, and that hurts me just because like eggs are kind of like one of my favorite things to eat. But it's okay, girl, it's okay. Right now I'm just gonna like unpack all my groceries, and then I'm gonna like show you a haul of everything. I'm gonna show you totals of everything. I'm gonna explain if it makes sense to actually like buy on sale and like compare prices or whatever, just like the whole Shazam. Let me just get everything out of the plastics. Okay guys, so we're gonna do a quick haul of everything. I'm gonna start with Pick n Pay. I love Monster so much. It's my favorite energy drink, and as a student you just need energy drinks like lying around for all the studying. And then I got some smoked Viennas, Pick n Pay brand, because I'm trying to save and stuff. I got some chicken necks and chicken feet. Yeah, if you don't eat these, I'm sure you're probably like, what the fuck, but I eat them, like I'm black. And then I got 2 packs of mint. I got cremora, this was on special. I got pies, these were also on special, both at Checkers and Pick n Pay. Lastly, I got buns for buns. Then we move on to the Checkers side. Checkers special wall. I got these chicken pieces. It's 8 pieces for 62 rand, which I think is kind of like expensive. I got razors, they're just like an additional thing, not part of the groceries. But I got this garlic. I got this small fish tin. Dragon is like 13 rand, so like 2 like dragons, it's about like 26 rand. So spending 26 rands on dragons, it wasn't that much of like a big deal. I got these sphere cookies. I'm just gonna like carry like a packet of these every single day when I go to campus, because we're back to face-to-face classes. Online classes like are done, and you do kind of need like a lunchbox. I also got these snacks. So at Checkers again, there was supposed to be like a sale of like a different types of snacks. When I got there, it was finished, so like I substituted with these. Those the snacks that were finished, it was supposed to be like 20 rand for like 2 bags of snacks, but they were finished. So I got these 2 bags. This is 10 rand, this is 10 rand. When you put them together, it's 20 rand, just like how the sale was supposed to be. I got this butter for 25 rand. This is 40 rand. I'm not sure how much the milk was, but it's not more than 20 rand. I got this on sale. I think Pepsi was like the biggest deal in the store. You basically get these 2 for 25 rand. But you can only take the Pepsi Max and the Pepsi Light. I've never really tasted Pepsi, so it will be very interesting like not knowing Pepsi and now buying 2 bottles of Pepsi, and it's not even the original Pepsi that's supposed to be the good one. It's like the Max and the Light. But I'm a cold drink girly, like guys, I cannot survive without like having cold drinks like around. I'd rather substitute like cheaper like brands rather than not to have like anything to drink. And then I got a bag of onions. So I was very disappointed with Checkers because there was supposed to be like a sale, which I saw like online, a sale for fruits and veggies. For veggies, I think you got like a bag of onions, a bag of potatoes, and a bag of tomatoes, all for 100 rand or like something like that. And then for fruits, you basically got a bag of avocados, I think a bag of apples. I wasn't sure what the other thing is. I think it was bananas or something, but I don't remember. Also for 100 rand, and I was like really eyeing those 2 specials just because like I feel like they're worth it. But when I got there, it was literally like cricket, so I don't know if it was like for selected stores or whatever. I got potatoes. I got some pears as a substitute for apples just because like apples are kind of like more expensive. And then lastly, I only got 2 packs of noodles. These were 54 rand for both of them, which is like also like a huge save. That is all the groceries. Okay, so these are my slips. This is Pick n Pay, this is Checkers. So the other Checkers slip, I did have to return it when I was returning the eggs. Like I said, I bought eggs and I returned them. So yeah, I did return it. And then this slip is from the things that I took with the money of the eggs. So yeah, I exchanged for the noodles and the tomato sauce. So that is why I have like a small slip for Checkers. But yeah, in total in Checkers, I basically spent 538 rands, and then in Pick n Pay I spent 365 rands, which brings us to a whopping total of 903 rands, which is 303 rands above my initial budget. I'm literally like so upset. If I were to go over my budget, I only wanted to go over it by 200. Woolworths, let's talk about Woolworths. Woolworths is expensive, guys, like period, per dot. The only thing that I saw that was like not expensive in Woolworths were like snacks. There were like these pack of snacks that were like 3 of them. It was like only 30 rand. That was the only cheap thing that I saw there. I almost went back for the mints in Woolworths. I actually did go back for it, but I just chose not to buy it still. It was basically the same type of mint as Checkers, but at Woolies it was like, you know, it was better. The quantity of the mincemeat is what it was like, kind of better. It was like more than Checkers. Checkers was just like a small portion, and Woolies it was kind of like a bit more. And at Checkers it was 130, at Woolies it was 120. That was it. That was the only thing in the entire store which I could like reason with. The rest of the things were just like expensive. Oh, also carrots. They had like a special of like carrots, and they were very, very cheap. It's just that I don't eat carrots, so I did not care that much. But those were the only 3 things which I saw like as cheap in the store. The rest of the store expensive as a fuck. I wouldn't really recommend Woolworths, but yeah, I don't know. You can go check it out on your own. That is everything, guys. I'm gonna clock out right now and pack everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame. Yeah, yeah, I'm too sexy for the trap, too sexy for that cap, too sexy for that job. Yeah, yeah. Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests, and I'm way too sexy to go unprotected. And she popped a Tesla, now she gone electric. Okay, alright, that's fine, okay. Think we got too sexy for that Metro Hospital. Diamond popped out, almost swallowed 60,000. Section need more things in here, I like it crowded. Yeah, I like it crowded. Oh, you like the boy, well tell me what you...
Okay, so it is the next day. It is really, really, really late at night right now. I think it's midnight. Yeah, I just finished taking out my braids, guys. Oh my god, I'm literally gonna miss my maroon little yachty braids so much. I forgot to tell you how much I saved yesterday. So I saved a total of 95 rand yesterday. I saved 50 rand at Pick n Pay, and I saved 45 rand at Checkers. That's an estimation, just because like I don't have like my Checkers slip anymore, so I'm not like 100% sure how much I saved at Checkers, but like I'm just guessing that it was like 45 rand. So my total saving was like 95 rand, which it depends what angle do you look at it from. If you're looking at it from a broke student's perspective, I feel like 95 rand is a lot of money. It can do a lot. Like with that 95 rand that you saved from buying your groceries, you can literally like go to McDonald's, sit down and have a meal, or KFC or whatever. With the 95 rand you can pay for iPhone storage, you can pay for iCloud. With the 95 rand you can pay for your Spotify or your Apple Music, and even get change. With that 95 rand you can buy like an extra item. Maybe it would be a food item, it would be like whatever. With the 95 rand I'm sure you can pick out a top at Mr. Price. So yeah, if you actually like think about it, if you're looking at it from a very positive perspective, that 95 rand can do like so many different things. And if you're wondering like how did this bitch save, because like she went over budget. So like when I say I saved, I mean like I spent like 95 rand less than I was like initially supposed to like spend. How did I spend 95 rand less? With like the store cards, which now brings us to all my like saving tips, right? Okay, so I feel like if you actually do like all these things just like together, they actually might save you like a couple of hundreds. Maybe you can save anything from 100 rand to like 150, which is something. Okay, so yeah, so tip number 1, which is not more for tip but more for hack: when you move in with groceries. And when I say move in with groceries, I mean move in with groceries. When moving in into rest, your parents usually are the ones that actually like buy you the groceries. So like when your parents are actually paying, make sure you actually like splurge. Make sure you actually like take as many things as you can. Make sure you actually like buy things in bulks and just stock up as much as you can. If your parents does not want to buy you like a lot of groceries, or they cannot afford to buy you a lot of groceries, girl, before you leave, Also empty the cupboards at home. Guys, there's nothing that is more like painful than starving at risk. Just take something from the cupboards. Like, I promise you'll not regret it. Like, just do a little shopping in your mom's like cupboards and thank me later. As you saw in my groceries, I did not have anything like maize meal, rice, spaghetti, and that is because like those things are already there in my cupboard because like I brought them as my startup groceries. It saves you a lot of money if you don't have to like start by buying basic groceries and then buying top-up groceries. Like it's a lot of money. Number two is basically have the card stores of like every single store. Like I said, actually having the cards, I managed to spend 95 rand less. In technical terms, I actually saved 10%, right? Because I bought groceries that are like 900 and something, and then my saving was like 95 rand. That is 10% of like my groceries. So in my head, I got 10% off, okay? Because like I would have paid like 1,000 if like I did not like have those cards. So have those cards. They're the biggest like thing that will actually like save you money. So just like make sure that you have them. If like it's on sale, you need the card to swipe, and then if you don't have the card, you pay full price. Okay, so the third thing is comparing prices of different stores. So like comparing prices, if it's just like regular prices, it usually does not make much of a difference. So when I say compare prices, you basically compare like sales. Make sure you always like check catalogs online. As you saw, I was like checking catalogs online before I went shopping. So like compare different catalogs of different shops and see what is on sale on different shops, and then you basically like go to a specific store for like the sale things, right? Buying in bulk. And when I say buying in bulk, I mean buying with a friend, ne? Right? So you go like to stores that are like macro, and yeah, like stores like Gabo Macro, even like Checkers does it, like, you know, selling things in bulk, maybe selling like a box of milks and like a box of like whatever, and just like selling just like things, maybe like 6 packets of snacks, and like selling things in very large quantities. And then yeah, I think it's better to just like buy those things and just like buy with a friend and just like split them. You actually save a lot, because one thing that I actually noticed, the more expensive the things are, the more you save when you actually like buy on sale. I don't know if I'm making sense. Products that cost 200 and something or 100 and something, when they put them on sale, usually like save 30-40 rand and whatever, as compared to like a product that is like under 100 rand. When they put it on sale, you save 3 rand, 5 rand or whatever. So even those shops at Macro or whatever, when they put things on sale in bulks, like you save like a lot. And then lastly, I would say like stick to your budget by fire, by force. Don't be like me. Don't pass your budgets by both 300 or whatever. I feel like your budget's number one. When you set it, it must be realistic. Don't be like me and just like think of a number at the top of your head and be like, oh, I'm gonna spend that number, and then just like go to the store. No, like when you actually like budget, you need to write like everything down, make an estimation of how everything is gonna cost, right? And if those things cost above your means, that's when you kind of like start eliminating and making, you know, arrangements and like switching stuff and whatever, until it kind of more fits your budget. When you go in store, you basically buy exactly what's on the list, that is like calculated in the list. You don't go above it, okay? Like don't go above the number that you have set for yourself. Next time, I'm not gonna be dumb. I'm actually gonna do that. Like what I'm saying right now, I know in the video I actually did it wrong. I did not know I was dumb then. Don't judge me. I was a different person yesterday, okay? But yeah, that's how you budget actually. Sometimes when you get a store, things can be surprising, because like I also wrote down things that were on sale in the catalogs. When I got in store, they were not on sales. It's still fine. You can still make provisions in store and still like switch different brand and products and whatever, and just make your calculations make sense. You're gonna see now umdala. Y'all, I'm actually editing the video right now. It is super long, but I just had to come on here and just add some extra information just because I feel like it's important, even though we don't make the video longer. Okay, number one, please don't be afraid to like substitute like your product. You don't really have to use like all expensive products. I know at home you probably use like all like quality products, but at rest I feel like you don't really need to buy quality of everything. You can substitute things like sunlight liquid and like stuff like that, because I tell you, like if you substitute sunlight dishwashing liquid with like a Checkers dishwashing liquid, I tell you, they will literally both like wash the dishes okay. I promise you nothing will happen. The only things that you cannot compromise on maybe are things that have like taste, but everything else that does not have taste or whatever, just like consider just like substituting. Number 2, please go to the cheapest grocery store in your area and not the most expensive. Like, what you going to Woolworths for? There is literally no need for you to literally like shop at Woolies when there's literally like Pick and Pay and Checkers. Like, what are you doing? Girl, if there is like a butchery that sells like quality meat, and the meat is like also affordable there, rather buy the meat there than buying your meat at Checkers and Pick and Pay, just because like in-store meat can be like really expensive, and sometimes it's cheaper at like other butcheries. So yeah, like there's no need for you to actually like buy at expensive stores when you are a student with no income. Unless you have an income, girl, do yourself a favor, spend your allowance wisely. And lastly, I just wanted to say, like please know how to like prioritize. One of the things that actually makes us like struggle with like saving in our groceries, it's the fact that we actually like struggle with prioritizing. Like, please buy your basics first, and then buy all the important things in your groceries first, and just prioritize those. And then sometimes if you don't have money to buy snacks or whatever on the sides, just leave the snacks and the cold drinks on the side. Honestly, try this one. I swear you'll thank me later, just because like usually things that just like eat our money randomly in groceries sometimes is like all the expensive like snacks, cold drinks, and like side things that we really don't need. Like, you don't really need a tub of ice cream as a student. It is nice to spoil ourselves sometimes, but like most of the time it's just like really important to just buy only the important things only. You know, we're adults now, we're supposed to be like responsible first. And yeah, this is my new hair. I think that is all the tips that I have like right now. I hope they are going to be helpful, and if you want them to be helpful, I told you, you must do them together, like in union, unanimously. So yeah, it is my bedtime right now, so I am gonna head to bed. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and comment something, comment more tips, comment what you think. Like, I know you're thinking something. If you made it to this point, I know you're probably thinking something. Just comment, it's okay. Don't be mean, but just comment. And if you actually want to see more university content, please do subscribe. This year I'm gonna be clutching on university content. I'm gonna be posting like a lot of it. I love you so much for taking time and watching my video today, and I will see you in the next one. Good night.
Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn.